that protest that just happened, that ended Saturday, is just a signal. It's just a signal. I believe they have to sit up. The Nigerian prominents, the Nigerian politicians, the Nigerian executive and all the rest of them, they have to sit up. Because the next one that is coming, I'm laughing, and this laughing, I'm laughing it in my language.
Just that the protesters have passed message to those in governance. All they need to do is to navigate.
Which a lot of Nigerians see as a waste of time.
No, it's not a waste of time. I take exception from that. It's not a waste of time.
So it was like you are living in a hellfire. That's Nigeria for you.
We go from here.
What happened is just a signal. That protest that just happened, that ended Saturday, is just a signal. It's just a signal. I believe they have to sit up. The Nigerian prominents, the Nigerian politicians, the Nigerian executive and all the rest of them, they have to sit up. Because the next one that is coming, I'm laughing, and this laughing, I'm laughing it in my language. Hey.
They said the same thing after elections, before Tinubu was sworn in, there were minor protests in some states. Do you feel this protest was not just a waste of time?
No, it cannot be a waste of time. It's a signal. It's a signal. That is a signal. Just a signal.
It seems to have not achieved anything because all the demands, nothing was met.
Nothing was for now, but something will be done. Mark it somewhere. Something. If nothing is done, the next protest, watch out what will happen.
How does it feel right now living in Nigeria?
How do I feel?
Yes.
Living in Nigeria is not by grace of God. Living in Nigeria is by grace of God. But all of us cannot run the same time. Who are we going to leave our country for? Where are we running to? Is there no people there? There are people that owns those countries that we are running to.
They say an angry man is an angry man is an angry man. You feel this one will not initiate a more violent protest in Nigeria if things continue to skyrocket, prices of things, commodity continue to go up?
Oh, that is why I said I'm laughing. You understand? That is why I said I'm laughing. As I'm talking to you, people that lives in rural area have not come out. Even the urban area, just few persons. Maybe out of 100%, just 1% that came out for the protest. The next one, if they don't take their time, the next one.
What message do you want to send to the federal government, to the president of Tinubu this morning?
My message is this: let him look into our refinery and fix our refinery. That is number one challenge that we are passing through right now.
Do you feel people surround that probably people that advise the president are probably not telling the truth to him?
Remember, I do tell you that these people are corrupt. This set of people that are ruling us are corrupt. I do tell you of this, that they are corrupt. And Mr. President cannot get it right alone. They have to, all hands must be on desk so that they can get it right. Even this corruption that we are talking of, go to ministries and see what is happening there. Go to family and see what is happening there. Go to community where we come from and see what is happening there. You will see one company who would like to come and set up maybe in a community. You see one man would like to hijack the company and be sucking them. And by so doing, the company will not do what exactly they are supposed to do for that community.
For instance, let's take an example of Ikore local government.
Yeah.
It was, I think, is this sanction or kind of, because the building is supposed to be like 4-story, he added 5, so the sanction is 500 million. Why will the local governments get that kind of money to pay?
That is totally, I think I told you that they are corrupt. They are corrupt. That is why they are ready to do anything to make sure that this protest did not see the light of the day. But we will resist them. Yes,
so we
will resist them.
They proposed another 1 million march in Nigeria. 1 million march in every state.
Yeah.
The people are coming out to do another more intense protest.
If nothing is done.
Message to to those in governance, all they need to do is to navigate.
Which a lot of Nigerians see as a waste of time.
No, it's not a waste of time. I take exception from that. I take exception from that. It's not a waste of time.
So this, with all said or done, what are the measures that the government have put in place to cushion the effect of this inflation on an average Nigerian?
They are yet to put any measure. They are yet to put any measure.
Protest it just seems like.
That is the essence of the protest. They should put things that will, stop people from this economic hardship, to elevate the sovereign of the people. So if they will do that, the economy, like I said, the most important thing they will do, let them look to, at least they have been promising us that this refinery will work. Refinery will work. Up till now, refinery is not working. If by the time the refinery start working, fuel will drop, things in the market will come down. The life of everybody will be better.
What will come down? When the fuel price drops, inflation will reduce.
It will reduce. It will reduce drastically.
Do you think that will be possible? Because we've seen the case of Kenya where a lot of people came out, they protest, the youth in Kenya protest against, is it bill something that the government?
Yeah, they increase their tax.
Yeah.
They increase their tax.
They reverse it.
They reverse it. That is a president that has ear, a listening ear. Immediately he reverse it. And the people said no, even though you have reversed it, you step aside. They want you to step aside. As our president, step aside.
And protest is still currently going on in Kenya now. In the case of Nigerians, do you see anything happening? That's what I'm saying. It seems this protest is just a waste.
No, it's not a waste of time. They have passed a message to the people. Now, why would you call it a waste of time? Are there hunger in the land? Yes, there is hunger. Is there inflation? Yes, inflation is the one that is ravaging everybody. So what the essence of protest, all Ali need to do is to see what they will navigate to bring people out of this economic quagmire.
I'm saying this. We have the case of the judiciary after elections where some people are protesting that Tinubu should not be sworn in, that this election was not free and fair, and there's a lot of discrepancy to this election that happened. Nothing was done, and the judge came and ruled and said no, this thing, this, that they find this, there's not enough concrete evidence to counter this. That's what happened during the election, and people protest and nothing, and we are now.
Judiciary is one of the problems we have in Nigeria. Judiciary is one of them. There's a lot of irregularity in that election. Ordinarily, the election is supposed to be nullified. But be that as may, they rule the way they rule. But we are not talking about we're not talking about politics again. We're talking about governance. Yeah. Yes, let him give us a better leadership that will, change the life of the citizen. We're not talking about politics again.
Where do we go from here now?
All we need to go from here is that let them navigate, let them change their economic policy.
People
let them change their Of course. You can see it's going on in Kenya. We'll get to that. We'll get to that if they do not change their policy. Let them change their economic policy.
In not raising of the Russian flag for military intervention or Russia invasion of Nigeria.
No. That is wrong. That is wrong. They are not supposed to do that. Raising another flag of another nation, in our sovereign nation, to another sovereign nation is wrong. It's inimical against Nigerian state.
Schools do have US flag.
No. It's a different boy game. When you come now, you have Nigerian flag there. You have other. You understand me? It's a different boy game. That in time of maybe protest, why they are protesting, you are raising another flag. No. It's an aberration. It's wrong.
Northerners suffer more of this inflation. They are more affected in the area to this. That's why they want military intervention. Or do you feel this is a political game? When Buhari was there, they did not protest. But when another tribe...
It's a political game. It's a political game. It's a political game.
So, but they want military intervention. Do you want military intervention?
No. For now, no. For now, no.
But you are enjoying the Tinubu administration?
I am not enjoying the Tinubu administration. I am not enjoying the Tinubu administration. But by the special grace of God, as an individual, can bring out a plan for the masses to make sure that the refineries in Nigeria are working. And when these refineries are working, the prices of fuel will come down. And if the prices of fuel comes down, the prices of transporting goods will drastically reduce. And when these things are reduced, you see that everything in the country will continue to subside. The inflation will continue to subside, will go down. But as far as fuel that affects every other thing we are doing in this nation, Nigeria, is still rising. Last week I bought fuel 880 naira per litre. How? If a driver, a commercial taxi or bus driver, buys fuel at that price, tell me how he's going to make his money. At the end of the day, it will be almost impossible to make his money and get a return because he's going to the same market. After even he decides to increase the price of the price he collects from commuters, what is he's going to go to the market and also spend it. So the only thing that Nigeria needs now is that they will make the price of fuel to come down. That is the most important thing that will affect the garri we are buying in the market, the rice we are buying in the market, the bread that is the bread of to get bread now. To look for bread, you have to go look for 1,700 and thereabout. A good bread. So how can a common man be able to afford these things? And this thing can only come down, although the president have said there will be a reduction in taxes and whatever on some of these commodities. Yes, but yet, as far as fuel price is still high there, all these things will still continue to go up. Yes.
After, let me hear, what's the headline for you? After the Nigeria protest, it seems nothing was done to caution the demands. You feel that our government, our representatives are impossible. They don't yield because democracy is for the people, you understand? Since they are not yielding to Nigeria demands, we've seen the cases of Kenya, what transpired in Kenya of recent, after the bills where the government proposed and they came back to say, okay, they've
removing it.
Yeah, they reviewed the decision and they withdrew it. In the case of Nigeria, when Nigerians were, after the promise were made, many elections, after elections and all that, first subsidy gone, and Nigeria cannot, ascertain or what they use the subsidy money for. They can't account for anything. Where do we go from here, sir?
Well, we are going to go nowhere. Look at the protest has ended, and the organizers have penned down another date, 1st of October, for a resumption.
Sorry to cut you, sir. Yeah. Should protest be announced? Because it gives government time to prepare.
See,
and counter.
Yes, protests need to be announced. As far as I'm concerned, why protests should be announced is when it is announced, it gives room for dialogue. It gives room for government to act. Because this government we are seeing now seems to be insensitive to the suffering of the people, of the masses. They don't care. Otherwise, since this for 10 days now, protests have been going on in this country. Even though that there's part of in some part of the country, the protests have been hijacked by looters and criminals along the way. But yet, what has government done? Government has done nothing to remedy, to look into some of the demands of the protesters. For instance, they said fuel. They have mentioned it fuel, although they mentioned other things. But the one that touches every member of the society is this hike in fuel, which the president said subsidy is gone. Look at this week now, we are in August, and Dangote refinery was supposed to start this week, and the first week is gone, and second week is going, and we have just heard that there's another date penned down for the production of fuel from Dangote refinery. The government, this is a private individual. What can the government do? That is the problem. The government need to sit down. The president and the presidency, the House of Representatives, and the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria need to. All the senators, what are they doing with their mandates given to them by the masses? They were given this mandate to go there and represent the masses. But what has happened? Of course, the protest has ended. Let's wait and see what the Senate will do, what the House of Representatives will do.
As a waste of...
No, the protest can never be said to be a waste, because they have signaled to the government that before now, the government of the day used to think that, well, the masses have no say. But now they have realized that the masses have much say. The masses can determine a lot of things. And so if they think that they can do anything and go as usual before this time, they will have to rethink.
Give us your thought on Northerner. I'm sure you are aware they are raising Russian flags. And
Yeah.
you feel they are calling for external bodies to come and commit a coup or junta. And
the Russian flag that were being used by some protesters in the north has nothing really tangible. It has no meaning because the Russian government, the embassy in Nigeria have replied, have also made their part known that they have no connection whatsoever or relationship with whatsoever with the protesters.
It was influenced by what happened in Nigeria. Northern people, they are close to Nigeria.
Yes.
What is happening in the West Africa and with the ECOWAS is influenced by the other neighboring states.
Yeah. See, the truth is that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. And for that, I thank God for the Russian government who replied that they are not interested to interfere and they can never interfere into the internal affairs of Nigeria nor interfere into the internal affairs of any other nation. And that shows that they know the rules of the game. No nation, no country can unilaterally interfere into the internal affairs of any other country. So the using of Russian flag was orchestrated by evil-minded politicians, I can say.
Northerners are more pain to the Southerners. They feel the impact of this inflation to the Southern and the...
No, the truth is that this the suffering that is on now cannot be measured by saying the North is suffering more than the South, or the South is suffering more than the North, because it is a uniform suffering. Only that before now, the North, part of the North used to, because of lack of education, you can see, go into a particular family, you see a lot of children that are wayward because they have no training, they have no education, they have no knowledge of what life is even truly about. So we cannot say that it is because of that the North is better, or because of that the South is better. All of them are, as far as this suffering is concerned, as far as this nation is concerned now, as far as this protest is concerned now, we are suffering in the same level.
The suffering is
just everywhere, as far as Nigeria is concerned.
What for the federal government of Nigeria?
Well, if I have to advise the federal government of Nigeria, I think they really need to wake up now. They have studied the protest, they have studied the handwriting, they have studied the demand of the protesters, and they need to know that the nation called Nigeria is suffering. The masses are suffering. So what do? Think about the demands and work towards it, and that will bring all these protests to a standstill.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you.
Yeah.
I just share you the live this morning.
Thank you so much.
You can watch it.
Constantly the market.
So if we come down now,
If we come down, they say come down, that's the end of everything. That's my take.
but for now, nothing has been achieved.
Nothing. This process, we have not achieved anything.
You see the protest as a waste of time.
It's not really a waste of time because the world have had us. The only gain there is that the world have had our cry. So maybe when they went to their meeting, people will be telling the president, see, look at what your people are crying. What are you doing? What are you doing about it? That's the only thing I think we have achieved.
What message do you want to pass across to the president this
my message to him is for him, because it will not be good in his tenure. There is fracas in Nigeria. So what he will do is let him know what he will do to reduce the cost of fuel. Better still, they should allow Dangote refinery to work. Let them give him crude oil. Crude oil is the refinery they are drilling it from Nigeria here. Why can't they give him crude oil? Maybe his refinery will make the fuel to come down a bit. So he will have less headache. So I don't know why they are blocking him from.
For a day now, the price just.
Now the price close to 900 naira a liter, 8 something. So things will be high.
How much this motor now they take?
My brother, you don't dare near pick up in price issue because
You go reach 100,000 with this one will take.
yes now. Yes. So the cost of things is as a result of high price in fuel.
All right, Dede, thank you so much.
Yes.